If you're a man over 40 trying to nail the business casual look, chances are you've been getting it wrong without even knowing it. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that, with zero guesswork and just practical facts you can use tomorrow morning. Business casual is probably the most confusing dress code out there. According to the Society for Human Resource Management, there's actually no universal definition, which explains why so many guys end up either looking too stiff in outdated suits or too sloppy in hoodies and sneakers. Here's what it really means: collared shirts, tailored trousers, and leather shoes, with or without a jacket. It's polished but not formal, and it's definitely not your weekend athleisure. Recent Gallup data shows that 41% of workers now wear business casual, making it the dominant office dress code. But that doesn't mean anything goes. Let's start with the number one mistake most men over 40 make: wearing clothes from 2012 that are way too tight through the middle and too short in the jacket. Your body has probably changed since then, and fashion has too. Modern fit means clean, comfortable structure, not skinny. Your jacket should cover your seat and hang level. Those cropped short jackets make your torso look boxy and dated. The second major mistake is ignoring the rise and room in your trousers. If you're still wearing low-rise pants that sit on your hips, you're making life harder than it needs to be. A mid or higher rise sits closer to your natural waist and is way more forgiving around the midsection. And here's something that might surprise you: pleats are actually your friend. Single, shallow forward pleats add practical room without looking sloppy when they're cut properly. They exist to create room at the top, then fall flat when you're standing. Mistake number 3 is thinking jeans are always fine now. While many offices do allow dark, neat denim, HR evidence and university career guides still put jeans in a grey zone. Harvard's Career Center specifically warns against them for networking events. If your workplace culture is conservative or you're meeting clients, wear proper trousers. When denim is okay, pick dark, non-distressed styles in straight or straight taper fits and always pair them with a jacket to elevate the look. The fourth mistake that instantly dates you: square-toed dress shoes. Classic menswear favours round toe or almond toe shapes. Square toes scream outdated unless you're in a very specific fashion-forward context, which most offices aren't. For risk-free polish, choose Derbies, Oxfords, loafers, or chukkers in leather or refined suede. Mistake number 5 is about fit fundamentals that too many guys ignore. Your dress shirt shoulder seam should meet exactly at your shoulder bone, not up on your neck or sliding down your arm. Your collar should fit with 2 fingers of ease when buttoned. If either of these is off, you'll look sloppy no matter how expensive the shirt was. Number 6. Wearing sneakers with everything. Yes, minimal leather sneakers might pass in very casual offices, but many business casual environments still expect leather shoes or loafers, especially for client-facing work. Save the athletic sneakers for the gym, not the conference room. The 7th and final major mistake is wearing cologne you can smell across a room. Many workplaces now maintain fragrance-free or fragrance-limited policies due to sensitivities. Your clothes and grooming should carry the polish, not your aftershave. Now let's talk about getting the fit right at our age. For shirts, the collar should button comfortably, with room for 2 fingers between collar and neck. The shoulder seams need to hit right at the shoulder bone. Sleeves should reach to your wrist bone with arms relaxed. And when wearing a jacket, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of cuff should peek out. The body should be clean through the torso, not painted on, but not billowing either. Your tailor can easily taper the side seams if needed. For jackets, whether blazers or sport coats, the back should cover your seat and hang level. No high front or skirted hang that makes you look like you're wearing your son's jacket. There shouldn't be any pulling at the button, and the collar should sit cleanly against your shirt collar without gaps. Sleeve length is usually something that needs altering, and even with working buttons, a good tailor can handle it. When it comes to trousers, that mid to high rise I mentioned earlier is crucial. It improves your proportions when wearing a jacket, and is simply more comfortable for most body types. You need enough room in the seat and thighs to sit and stand without pulling. Modern straight taper or relaxed taper silhouettes beat both skin-tight slim fits and baggy dad jeans. For the hem, a small break or clean no break looks sharp with loafers or derbies. If your workplace allows denim, keep it dark and uniform in colour. No rips, whiskers, or heavy fading for the office. Straight taper or athletic taper reads more professional than skinny or baggy. A touch of stretch, usually 1 to 2% elastane, increases comfort and shape retention without looking like jeggings. Let's talk fabrics that actually work for grown men. Wool, especially merino, breathes and manages moisture better than polyester. It's perfect for those overheated offices and summer travel days. Woolmark research shows merino has superior thermoregulation compared to other major fibre types. Cotton in the form of chino and Oxford cloth is the backbone of any work wardrobe. Cotton Incorporated data confirms Oxford as a durable shirting weave, and chino a sturdy cotton twill that can handle weekly rotation. Linen and linen blends are cool, breathable, and actually very strong. Yes, they wrinkle, but that's part of their relaxed elegance. They're excellent for warm climates or summer layers. Lyocell, often sold as Tencel, shows up in modern shirts and chinos for its breathability and moisture management. It's particularly useful if you're a hot commuter or travel frequently. In practical terms, this means using merino sweaters, wool blend trousers, and unstructured wool jackets year-round because they breathe. In heat, linen blend jackets, and Oxford or Lyocell blend shirts keep you sharp without the swampy commute feeling. For stretch in your chinos and jeans, target that 1 to 2% elastane range for comfort without cling. Your shoe game matters more than you might think. Oxfords with closed lacing are sleeker and more formal. Derbys with open lacing are slightly more casual, and roomier, over the instep, which often means more comfortable for all-day wear. Loafers, whether penny, tassel, or Belgian style, are perfect business casual shoes that look polished without feeling stiff. Monk straps add personality while staying dressy. In softer office cultures, minimal leather sneakers can work, but in traditional environments, stick to leather shoes. At our age, comfort matters as much as style. Look for cushioned insoles and supportive lasts. If foot health is a concern, shoes with the APMA seal of acceptance indicate supportive footwear design. For socks, match them to your trousers, not your shoes, to create a clean line up the leg. Choose mid-calf or over the calf lengths so they stay up when you sit. Understanding the difference between jacket types helps you dress appropriately. A suit jacket is part of a matching set and the most formal of the three. A blazer is typically solid, often navy, and historically had metal buttons. It sits between a suit jacket and sport coat in formality. A sport coat is more casual, with textured or patterned fabrics like tweed or herringbone, and pairs perfectly with chinos or dark denim. For business casual, an unstructured navy blazer or textured sport coat over a collared shirt instantly elevates chinos or appropriate jeans. Your seasonal wardrobe needs different approaches. For spring and summer, focus on Oxford cloth button-downs, peak or fully fashioned knit polos, and poplin shirts. Add merino or cotton silk cardigans for aggressive air conditioning. Layer with unstructured linen or linen blend jackets and tropical weight wool sport coats. For bottoms, choose chinos and cotton or cotton lyocell blends, lightweight wool trousers, or dark, clean denim if your culture allows. Suede loafers or derbies work perfectly, along with leather loafers or smart minimal sneakers where appropriate. Fall and winter call for Oxford and pinpoint shirts, fine merino crew necks or turtlenecks under jackets, and flannel shirts that read smart with muted patterns. Layer with flannel or hopsack sport coats and soft shoulder navy blazers. Heavier chinos, flannel wool trousers, and dark jeans if permitted round out your bottoms. Grain leather, suede, or rubber-soled derbies and loafers work well, with chukas or Chelseas for wet days. Here are outfit formulas you can actually use all week. For a conservative client day, navy blazer, light blue Oxford cloth button-down, mid-grey wool trousers, brown derbies, navy socks, and a simple leather belt. For internal presentations, textured sport coat like subtle herringbone, white knit polo, stone chinos and suede loafers. For a heads-down workday with no external meetings, our Oxford shirt with rolled sleeves, olive chinos and loafers, bringing a cardigan for temperature swings. For Friday casual when denim is allowed, dark non-distressed jeans, button-down shirt, unstructured navy blazer and loafers, or clean minimal sneakers if your culture permits. For travel days, stretched chinos with that 1 to 2% elastane, merino polo or crew neck, unstructured blazer, and comfortable derbies or loafers. Taking care of your investment matters. For wool care, steam, brush, and air out between wears. If you need to iron, Use the wool or 2-dot setting with steam. Dry cleaning wears garments out, so favour steaming and airing, saving dry cleaning for when pieces are truly soiled or at season's end. For leather shoes, clean, condition, and polish periodically. Don't over-condition, and always rotate pairs with shoe trees so they dry fully between wears. A good alterations tailor makes off-the-rack clothes look custom. Easy wins include hemming trousers, tapering legs below the knee, taking in shirt or jacket waists, shortening sleeves, and minor collar or shoulder tweaks where construction allows. Hard or impossible alterations include major shoulder rebuilds, drastic length changes, or fully recutting a jacket. If the foundation is wrong, like too tight across the chest or shoulders, size up and tailor the waist instead. For special considerations based on body type, if you have athletic thighs or glutes, look for athletic taper or relaxed taper trousers and jeans, with room up top and a cleaner lower leg. A single forward pleat keeps the drape clean when cut properly. If you carry weight in your midsection, favour that mid or high rise so the waistband sits at or near your natural waist, not under your belly. This prevents muffin top and keeps shirts tucked properly. Industry matters when dialing in your business casual look. Finance, legal, and executive advisory treat business casual as jacketed separates with leather shoes, and denim is often completely off the table. Tech, creative agencies, and startups might accept knit polos, chore coats, and minimal sneakers. But client-facing days still call for jackets and leather shoes. Academia and NGOs skew relaxed but still expect you to smarten up for presentations or donor meetings. When building your weekly rotation, start with 3 collars: light blue Oxford cloth, button down, white Oxford or pinpoint, and pale stripe or microcheck. Add 2 knits, navy merino crew neck, and a fine gauge polo or turtleneck depending on season. 2 trousers give you options: mid-grey wool trousers and stone or olive chinos. 1 pair of dark, clean, straight or straight taper denim if allowed. 2 jackets cover most situations: navy blazer and textured sport coat. 2 shoes handle everything: brown derbies and dark brown or snuff suede loafers. Belts should be close to shoe tone, and socks should blend with trousers at mid-calf or over the calf length. Rotate these pieces and you can assemble 15+ office-ready looks without repeating an exact combination. The 2-minute pre-door checklist keeps you sharp. Collar clean and structured, with sleeves the right length. Jacket covering your seat with no pulling at the button. Trousers sitting at the natural waist or mid-rise with hem not pooling. Shoes clean and appropriate for the day's meetings. Socks blending with trousers. Belt either omitted if you have side adjusters or roughly matched to shoes. And minimal scent with everything clean, pressed and polished overall. Business casual in today's world isn't a uniform. It's a range. The version that consistently looks best on men over 40 is built from good fit, smart fabrics, and simple, well-kept shoes, all tuned to your company's context. If you remember nothing else from this video, remember this formula: collar plus tailored trousers plus leather shoes. Add a jacket when stakes are higher, choose merino or linen to stay comfortable, and use a tailor to fine-tune the silhouette. That's the version of business casual that never reads sloppy, never reads try hard, and always respects the room.